Hello Soul Family, welcome to Alchemy Mystic Healing Messages. In this reading, we will be looking into karmic dynamics that you may be dealing with or involved in at this time. The objective of this reading is to help you navigate out of these karmic situations and towards circumstances that are aligned with your higher self. This is a collective message, so will not be for any specific zodiac sign. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever this message finds you is when you were meant to receive it. Please utilize your discernment and only take the messages that resonate with you. If you are in need of any additional assistance or support on your spiritual healing and or self-improvement journeys, I am also available for distant Reiki Therapy services. If you would like to learn more about Reiki Therapy, how it may benefit you, and details on the services I provide, all of that information can be found on the channel's community tab. If you stick around to the end of the message, I will let you know how you can receive a free Clear Ground Protect 20-minute distant Reiki Therapy session. Alright, you guys, let's see what kind of healing messages the universe has for us today. For the karmic oracle message, we have, not every argument has to be so intense. And the first card we have coming out is the Ace of Swords. I'm going to give this a few more shuffles and then I'm just going to pull from the top. The Ace of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have the Page of Pentacles, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We have the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. The Three of Wands, Aries energy. The Three of Swords, Libra energy. The Five of Wands, Leo energy. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. And the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So we seem to have every sign, not every sign, but every suit out here with the High Priestess representing the Cups energy. There's something about the need to be right not working in someone's favor. Right? I'm getting this Ace of Swords as being someone's need to be right, to be correct, to win an argument. I'm kind of even getting a winning at all costs kind of energy, especially with this Three of Swords being here. I'm getting the energy of kind of hitting below the belt is even what I'm getting, especially with this Three of Swords being beside the Five of Wands. The Page of Pentacles is like bringing something up, kind of throwing something in your face is what I'm getting. Right, so you know, sometimes we choose to be vulnerable. I'm kind of getting a romantic dynamic. It could even be a friendship. Excuse me. Where we choose to be vulnerable at times and share aspects of ourselves that we may not be entirely comfortable with. And the one thing that we kind of dread is having those same vulnerable moments and what was said or disclosed in those moments being thrown back in our face. And this Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Five of Wands energy is definitely giving me that, right? That Ace of Swords is your truth or the other person's truth. You know, put the energy where it's supposed to be, right? A truth that hurts with this Three of Swords being here. And the event that's transpiring or the argument that is going on kind of highlights this truth, or the truth is being highlighted in the context of this argument. We have the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess. The Knight of Wands in this energy is giving me more of the warrior type of energy. The Knight of Wands and even the King of Wands can be seen as energies who are in battle. I just felt inclined to look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Judgment, Pluto energy, which corresponds with Pisces at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands gives me like warlike energy. It's like someone is trying to someone's secret intention is only to fight, if that makes any sense. You may be having a discussion with them. You may want to engage in a disagreement in order for you guys to find some common ground with this Three of Pentacles here, to figure out how you guys have the capacity to move forward on the same footing with the same understanding, right? How you can move forward, how you can expand, how, you know, this disagreement can be like a learning and a learning lesson for the relationship, something that maybe brings you guys closer. I feel like it's the intention that the discussion starts with. And I feel like it escalates very quickly with this Knight of Wands into an argument. It's like this person goes into attack mode. This High Priestess is sometimes, for me, seen as what is eluding me? What am I not seeing? What am I not understanding? And I think what you're wanting to understand but can't understand is, how do you create this strong foundation? How do you transition out of this intense argument energy into this cooperative energy? And I think this Three of Wands is saying the best way to do it is to turn your back on this specific situation. The other person's intention does not align with your intentions. It opposes your intentions. And maybe even the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles may be your energy, and the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands may be their energy, right? You may be coming in with your truth, but your truth somehow hurts them, right? I don't really have any good examples offhand, but let's say something simple. You have a romantic partnership and you have an issue with them continuously leaving dishes in the sink, right? You're like, hey, you know, if you use a dish, go ahead and wash it. We don't want any critters around, right? We want to manage that to the best of our ability. Maybe you live in a large complex where, you know, you have to not only account for your cleanliness, but other people's lack of cleanliness. And so you may need to be extra particular about it in order to ensure that your home is free of critters, is what I'm getting to, right? And you may come to them and say, hey, you know, last time we spoke about the dishes, and, you know, you wake up in the morning, you guys see each other in the morning, and you go into the kitchen, you go, hey, you know, I thought we talked about this. That might be this Page of Pentacles. I thought we talked about, you know, you ensuring that you wash the dishes at the very least before you go to bed at night. And now, you know, maybe you guys have ants in the sink, or, you know, on the counter, or whatever it is. And for them, because this truth hurts, because you're highlighting something about themselves that they don't necessarily want to fix per se, or that doesn't show them in the best light, they go into attack mode with this Knight of Wands and this Five of Wands, right? And maybe they bring up, I'm getting like gaslighting energy. Maybe they start to bring up all of your flaws and all of the things that you do wrong, and they tell you you're not perfect and all things along those lines, right? Just trying to deflect from what the situation is about, making it harder. Yeah, that Page of Pentacles is definitely you wanting to bring your pentacle into this Three of Pentacles so that it can be cohesive. But once again, I'm getting the notion that there might be a need to turn your back on this situation in order for you to find what it is that you're looking for. The Judgment card, once again, was at the bottom of the deck. Because the Judgment card was at the bottom of the deck, it's telling me this situation may not necessarily be in alignment with what you want, who you are, what you are working towards. And so there's a need for you to call judgment. The call is yours to make, is what I'm getting, right? It's up to you whether or not you're going to stick around and deal with the situation, or if you're going to release yourself to be able to call in with this Magician energy exactly what it is that you want. The Magician is Mercury energy, Virgo and Gemini. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy, and the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. The Seven of Pentacles is about your need to reflect on what has been transpiring, how much energy you have been putting in. You have been having positive intentions about the situation. You've been wanting to bring in peace and balance into the situation. You've been wanting to manifest something positive out of the situation. But it seems like no matter how much energy you put into these specific types of situations, you're not getting much positive results from it. Once again, there's only one page or one pentacle that came of the situation, the same pentacle that you brought with that Page of Pentacles energy, not quite getting to this Three of Pentacles energy. And so in one of my other decks that has both the tarot, but it has a message with it, with the Temperance, it asks you, what is blocking you from keeping your energy balanced, right? And there's a need in this situation that the dynamic that you're in, to recognize that the dynamic that you're in, the other person does not want balance. They don't desire to achieve what it is that you are trying to achieve. They are not trying to maintain peace. They are not trying to raise their vibration and their energy. They're not trying to move in the same positive direction, even if it would benefit them, right? A lot of times our intentions, we remain consistent with them, with the actions behind them, because we can see how it can benefit both parties, right? We understand it doesn't just help me, it helps us. But if someone isn't ready to make moves in that direction, sometimes we have to release them and turn our backs on them. The Magician is telling me that you have all the tools that you need to manifest what it is that you want. You have already put in the work to raise your own vibration. This particular relationship dynamic may have reflected a lot to you about what you needed to improve within yourself. And so with that, you've been able to work on yourself. Unfortunately, I feel like it's coming to a point in your relationship dynamic where you have outgrown the other person. This Three of Wands is kind of alluding to that, right? You've accessed everything that you can access within this domain, within this dynamic, within this environment. In order for you to call in something bigger and better, it's going to require you to move away from this situation. And there's a possibility you may already be taking action towards that. Usually the Two of Wands is about the planning and the Three of Wands is about the action. It could just be about actions towards getting to this Three of Pentacles energy. So it may just be that you've been able to raise your vibration to be the type of individual who is a cooperative partner or friend, even if this may be speaking to a friend type of energy. And so once again, it's up to you how you would like to move forward. But I'm seeing that what your intentions are, what you are desiring, what you are wanting to call in, once again, is simply not available in this type of dynamic, or this dynamic with this particular individual, or this may be a number of people within your life. It is simply not available. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It is Aquarius energy. There's a need to sail to calmer waters, but to make smart decisions, right? To make logical decisions in terms of how to move forward. You have your truth, and unfortunately, your truth does not align with the other person's truth, and that is what is at the root of you two's, or that is what is at the root of the conflict in this particular situation. All right, you guys, this is what I have for you today. If you resonate with this message, or able to obtain any clarity, or found it to be helpful in any other manner, please like, share, subscribe, and feel free to share your story in the comments section. These expressions of gratitude are not only free for you, but they also allow me to develop a deeper connection to your energy. With this deeper connection, I am able to pull messages that are more aligned with your specific situation. I want to thank you guys for being here, and as promised, I have a quick message letting you know how you can receive a free Clear Ground Protect 20-minute distant Reiki therapy session. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste. If you look in the description box below, the first link is labeled Free Reiki for the Soul Family. When you select it, it will take you to the Alchemy Mystic shop, where you can either obtain the free 20-minute distant Reiki session or purchase one of the 40-minute distant Reiki sessions at a 30% discount. I will be making a total of 11 free sessions available on Tuesday of each week for the next 4 weeks. When checking out, it will ask how much you would like to pay. You may enter $0 or a higher amount if you would like to provide a tip. The Clear Ground Protect 20-minute session works best as a spiritual hygiene practice for anyone obtaining or providing spiritual services, such as private tarot card readings. This is great for empaths who may take on the negative energy of those around them. This is for anyone who works in a toxic environment or an environment that involves high levels of customer interaction that ends up leaving you feeling drained. And last but not least, this is great for anyone struggling with anxiety, depression, feelings of overwhelm, and or low energy. This service is performed remotely at the date and time that you schedule your appointment. The service can be performed while you are conducting your everyday activities, with the exception of operating a vehicle or any heavy machinery. I look forward to serving you soon.